Yeah, good day to you everyone. Welcome to my channel, Nav Impulse. Nav Impulse. Today we'll be discussing on physics, and the aspect we'll be discussing is on waves. Uh, Under these waves, we'll be discussing the items, the 3 to 4 headings. The number one we'll be discussing under these waves is what? The production, to the propagation types, and the mathematical relationship relationship that involves what? The frequency, the wavelength, the time, which is the period, and also uh the amplitude. So these are the major headings that we'll be discussing under the waves. Now let's proceed from the production. Waves. Waves production. Waves production. First thing, before we proceed to the wave production, what is waves? And we all now know that what wave is a transfer of energy from one point to another point without causing any permanent displacement. Transfer of energy, transfer of energy from one point to another without causing any permanent displacement. So this is the just short definition of waves. Transfer of energy from one point to another without causing any permanent displacement. But for a wave to be transferred, there must be a what? A medium. 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 There must be a medium for which what? For waves to pass. And that brought to us that brought to the what? That brought us to the what? To the production of the waves. We said that waves can be produced either through string, rope, water, and etc. Yes, wave can be produced through either string, either rope, either water, even including sand. From sand as well, wave can be produced as well. Wave can be produced from either string, either sand, either rope, either water, and etc. Can be produced from the any sources. And that is why we said what the production can be either from the string, can be either from the water or from the rope. Now let's assume that that we want to produce wave. Production of wave. Production of waves through water. Let's imagine that this is a bucket of a water. Bucket of a water that is being filled with water. Imagine we throw a stone and the stone was dropped inside this water. Then there will be an upthrust that will be bring from the down of the water, which means that way this water will begin to vibrate. this water will begin to vibrate, and in that sense, the stone, a stony stone, a falling stone, a falling stone, a falling stone inside water, inside water, will what? Will produce a wave, right? But with these waves, uh, it's a kind of wave that doesn't last long. It's a short wave. Though there may be an increase. There may be an increase. What do you mean by this? That when a stone is being falling from the what? From the so imagine that you throw what? A stone in this what? In this bucket of water. What do you occur? Then there is an upthrust. Meaning that there will be the disturbance. There will be a disturbance in this water. Once you are throwing a stone inside that bucket of water, there will be a disturbance. That disturbance is what? Is the wave produced by this water. Though, like I said before, that this wave that is being produced by this stone that is being thrown into the water is what? Is a kind of short wave. In this kind of short wave that is being produced, there is what? There is increase in magnitude, in amplitude rather, in amplitude, and immediate decrease. Once there is a what? Once there is an increase, the moment you throw that stone inside the bucket of the water, and there is a disturbance in that water, then there is a wave that is being produced. But that wave is not a wave that lasts long, and when we have a such wave which that is not long, that is not last for a very longer period of time, in short, it's called what? It's called a pause. A pause is a wave that is being produced by what? By a falling stone inside the water, that there is an increase in amplitude and there is an immediate decrease in that amplitude. The moment there is an increase, the moment immediate that what? It follows by what? It follows by the increase in the amplitude. So, and that is what? That is called a pause. A pause that is being produced by what? By a falling stone inside a bucket of water. Now, that is for water. Let's now take string. A string or a rope. Let's imagine that this is the sources. Let's say this is an individual or a person that hold a string. Inside a string we have a compression and a real refraction. The compressed part, this is called the compression. Compression. And what? The space between the compression of one to another is called the rarefaction. It's called the rarefaction. So let's now say that this is an individual or a person that hold a particular string at this end, and it is being attached to a nail, or another person hold it at this end, from one end to another end, and what? It is being what? Tripled at the point. Then there will be a production of like this. In that sense, there is what? There is a wave that is being produced within here to this end. And if that person in this end produce the same similar, then it brings another what? Another rarefaction and what? The compression. So that means that there is a continuation of the rarefaction and the compression between one end to another end. Once this person is what? Is trying to triple it, then there is what? There is a form of rarefaction and compression to the end of this Now, this brings us to a diagram. A diagram like this. This is the point. This is the point. This is the kind of a wave that will be produced by a string. In this form, it might not be very much clear, but I think in this form, it will be cleared enough. Don't say it can also be produced like this. It can also be produced like that, even though this is a sinusoidal wave. But let's use the first example of this. Let's use this first example of this. In this, we have something called here, the crest. The crest. Here, the trough. Between here and here, there is what? An amplitude. Amplitude. And between here, here, and a cycle. A cycle. A cycle like this. Then there is what? One wavelength. One wavelength. So it means that in the production of what? Of a string, these are the things that will be gathered. We have what? A crest at the top. We have a what? A trough at the end, at the down rather. Between a crest, one successive crest to another successive crest. This is a successive. What do I mean by a crest? The maximum displacement. The maximum displacement between one crest and another crest is called the amplitude. A complete cycle is called what? One wavelength. One wavelength.